So 1,000 each.
He ain't did. What was their ending results? You didn't see?
I haven't seen the video. I tried looking it up. I haven't found it. I don't know the other dude's name. Yeah, I think if you put Cali Boy Smooth versus and then $2,000 battle, you probably find it, or we find it.
Yeah, I ain't seen that shit. But what is this?
Some Hennessy and some orange.
Oh, this nigga tripping. Niggas that threw back about 12 shots of tequila, you gonna give a nigga some Henny?
No.
Hey,
he knows better.
No. Not on duty. Not on duty.
You fucking with me?
I don't do the mixture. Yeah, he fucking with you.
Not on duty.
Tomorrow. I'm not shooting no video.
You ain't driving tomorrow,
bruh. You gonna be so sick. You smoke weed? You smoke weed though?
I smoke weed. Yes,
Young B, just take it, man.
Man, you got me fucked up. I done took so many shots of tequila. You don't mix light and dark, bro. What is you doing?
Oh shit, light and dark.
You do not mix light and dark. I'm good.
Then I'm gonna be like,
you shouldn't drink it either. Yeah, fuck that. See, he drinking it because he feel like he ain't got shit to do. Yeah, he ain't got to rap, shoot, nothing.
I got shit to do, nigga. Don't play me.
Yo. But for real though, back to the original question as far as up and comers.
Yeah, alright, so
you know what? It's hard for me to answer that because I'm an up and comer. So all of them I look at as competition.
Alright, who can you say is like competition that they call me out, I'll be glad to kill this fucker.
No shit, everybody. But the people,
a certain person,
the people who they was saying like, look, I'm gonna tell you this. I put on the little AHAC channel. I was like, after all the work I did, I should be I'm the new king of AHAC. So it was a couple fans, not rappers, fans who commented and said, oh, before you crowned as king, you gotta knock off Cali Smooth and you gotta knock off Emerson Kennedy. And Scheme. But I already got Scheme, so I consider him knocked off. Because I got him.
Emerson Kennedy. Fucking Cali Smooth, I think you'll beat him. You versus Emerson Kennedy, that would be up in the air for me personally. Because he's pretty good.
He's dope. He's dope. But, look, I'm going to say this. Cali Smooth surprised me versus Rum Nitty. He won that battle.
Yeah!
He won that. Cali Smooth won that battle.
I haven't seen that battle, to be honest.
I watched it after people told me he won. Because when they told me that they was battling, I chalked it up to Rum Nitty. Like, I already know he got that.
Yeah. Like,
Cali Smooth won that battle. Straight up.
Yeah.
I mean,
Cali versus Young Rum Nitty.
But
we can watch it right now.
But B, tell me this. All right, because you battled Rum Nitty before, right? If you were to fucking write for Rum Nitty again right now, you fucking beat him, right? Like you just straight fucking flatline 3-0 him, right?
You can't ask me that. I feel like I 3-0 everybody. You can't even ask me.
That's what I'm saying, though. It's like, all right, Cali Boy just happened to have his match.
Nah, Rum decent though. Like when they went to
Rum nice, yo.
That's what I'm saying. Rum nice, but it just all right. If Cali Boy did get him, it just happened to be Cali Boy's match. You know what I mean? Just one of
maybe styles make fights. Maybe he just came.
Yeah, it just happened to maybe Rum kind of slept on him.
I think he did.
He did.
Watching the battle, because Cali Smooth rapped longer. It was a one-rounder. That's another thing. It was a one-rounder.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a one-rounder.
You got to take that into consideration.
So if it's either Rum slept on him or Rum is way better in 3 rounds than just 1 round.
I think it's both. I think he slept on them and he better in 3 rounds. I think it's both.
Yeah, because there's certain rappers that I could tolerate listening to for 1 round, long round. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like whereas there's other people who are just like
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of 1-rounders myself because I feel like that's one of my advantages that I could keep going. I could keep coming up with hot shit, as opposed to some people may give you 1 round and gas out. Or be weak, give you a hot 3rd round, though, or you feel me? Like, it's hard to keep the crowd's attention, keep coming bar for 3 rounds, 2 minutes. It's hard to sustain that.
The 3, yeah, like
Like-
when I write for a battle nowadays, it's like, all right, I just prefer 3 2-minute rounds. I don't like doing 390s. I don't like doing 360s. I don't like doing 3 230s or 3 minutes.
3 twos.
3 2.
All right, let me ask you this. When you write your rounds, do you ever be like, even though I wrote this first, second, third, I think this round sound better as my first, or this round sound better as my third. You feel me? Kind of switch them around, like.
Me personally, it's different every time I write because, like, all right, my recent battle with XP, I wrote my second round first. You know what I mean? Like, it just so happened that I wrote my second round first, and then, like, you know, as like crunch time started coming down, you know, like, all right, fuck, I gotta finish up my rounds. For some fucking reason, I started writing a whole new first round, and then just kept that original first round as a second. You know,
Yeah.
but usually I write shit in order. You know, like I do the first, and then, you know, I get into the second, and then I get into the third. You know, but like I do it all separate. You know.
Me too. That's what I try to do, but sometime now I know, like, I'll go over my rounds. If there's ever a time where I get all 3 in time, I go over them and be like, which one is better?
Mm-hmm.
Then I try to use it as the first, second, third, whichever. But like when I battle Nove, my first round, I had it down pat. The second round, I came up with it the day before. The third round, I came up with it the same day. So I was like, damn, I can't remember this shit because it's too soon. So the third round, I wound up making it my first round. I went backwards. I was like, since I don't know this shit, I want to say this first, get it out the way. My first round, I wind up saving it for my third because I'm like, since I know it, I'm going to use this to kill it off because I know it. You feel me? So the second round, I still used that as the second round. But my first round against Nove, I had just came up with it that day. It was a gang of shit I was coming up with in the car, like while we was rapping, like for real, nah, real shit. I swear, no bullshit. But for me, and after the battle, even though I won the battle, after the battle, like even my brother was telling me, like, man, you need to stop doing that shit. Like I could see where your flaws was at, or I could see where you was slipping. You feel me? Like other people may not be able to see, but I see.
All
And
right.
I was like, yeah, you right.
Let me ask you this: are you a way better battle rapper when you're under pressure, or can you fucking write a month or 2 ahead of time and then just pretty much just have all that shit soak in your brain?
It's both. For me, I feel like, nah, let that shit go. For me, I feel like I can come up with shit. I'm way better when I come up with shit ahead of time. Way better. But I can come up with shit under pressure that's gonna get me to win. Like against Billy Boondocks, I felt like if I had prepared all the way early, it would have been one of those battles where I won, but people was like expecting me to win. So I wouldn't have got no stripes. I wouldn't have got no stripes for it. I feel like the battle that we had was a way better battle because I didn't prepare. So it pushed me to go to that limit. It made me go to, you feel me? It made me rely on my freestyles. It made me, you feel me, to where it was a way better battle. But at the same time, I don't say that to influence people not to prepare. I still should have prepared. I should have prepared and just killed him off and had people say, well, he was supposed to do that. Fuck it. Fuck what the people say. But, you know what I mean?
So all right. So what? Were you originally at one point like a freestyle battle rapper?
That's what I came from. That's what I only used to be.
Like on beat type shit, like freestyle?
Both on beat and acapella, but it was straight freestyle. See, that's the thing. In New York, like in New York, when they say they drop freestyles, it be different. Like their version of a freestyle is just anything that they wrote that they could just remember off the top of their head. But when we talk about freestyling on the West Coast, it's straight literally off the dome at that spot. That's all I used to do. I'm from that era where if you came in a cypher with writtens, niggas wasn't even trying to hear it, no matter how tight it was.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
they were just like, no, that's written. You remember how people used to say that? Like, no, you spitting written. Like, so you had the freestyle. Like,
I remember even being in ciphers, when having my fucking moments of just ripping it, and some fool just comes and questions me like, "Hey, that's some nice written." That's some nice written.
That's what everybody want to say.
I'll be like, "You said it's a written, but now
I'm spitting." I already know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
for real. That's the first thing they want to say, especially in the battle when you killing them off the head. That's the first thing they want to say. Oh, but you spitting written. Then you start rhyming written with other shit. He said I'm spitting written. Then they be knowing like, oh, I'm just defeated. At this point, I'm just done.
Yeah, man. Battling is also all this shit. I definitely want to polish. I've always wanted to polish my freestyle game again, man. Because I fell off on my freestyle, man. I used to be more on point, but then getting in the written battle rap shit had my mind in a certain state,
Right. But that's where it's at. To be honest, that's where it's at. Me personally, I feel like as far as freestyle battling, it's good for when you think of a dope bar and you can interject some shit. But it's not good for a whole battle. Mm-hmm. There's only a rare breed. I wouldn't even put myself in the category.
Are you a fan of like No Can Do?
Yeah.
Like he don't need a right.
Yeah.
He just on the spot.
Iron Solomon. Iron
cool.
Solomon is probably one of my favorites just off the head. Like, it's a rare breed. Like, I could come off the dome. I could do a whole round off the dome. But for me personally, I wouldn't want to. Because when you prepare it.
Honestly, man, like for me to like battle motherfuckers freestyle acapella, I gotta have a couple matches in my belt for me to get used to that. For my brain to just kind of like be in that mindset, like where because before like before I got an acapella battle rap, I tried fucking around with it, amongst people freestyling it, So I'd be freestyling rounds of acapella with people and like rebuttaling and shit might have not always been hot, but like there was times where I was just boom, boom, just answering back, snapping at people. But for me to really just be on that kind of shit, I gotta stop writing for my battles and just start freestyling until like once like that one match comes where all of a sudden my momentum just really picks up and I just start beasting. Right. But then it's like, how many L's do I have to take against a bunch of written motherfuckers for me to achieve that?
Exactly. If you freestyle, you gonna take L's against dudes who done wrote, who you better than. Mm-hmm. Like, I know I'm better than him. Mm-hmm. He just prepared this shit because it's a different cadence. And to the untrained ear, they sound better. Unless you can keep saying shit. That's the beautiful thing about a freestyle. You could say some shit on the spot. That's why I feel like it should be interjected more than just use the whole line. If you were the type who can write some dope shit and just enter a freestyle bar every now and then, you're a beast.
Yeah,
because you can improvise. You can say some shit at any given moment. Real shit.
Like you just improvising in the middle of your round, or like you have a fucking rebuttal right away. I like that
real
kind of
shit. For me, I always respect the artist who could rebuttal in the middle of a round. I don't respect beginning rebuttals. Is it recording? Oh, while it's recording, let me look at the camera on the sidebar. I don't respect beginning rebuttals. That's a written. I could do that shit. When you rebuttal, I like when a nigga rebuttal in the middle of his round. When he's spitting his bars that he wrote, then he just blank out on some, oh, so you said this, and that. Johnny Ron, do your thing, bro. Where he be like, oh, you say, oh, this, and that, I'm going to revert back. You feel me? That's the type of but that's real freestyling. If you come back on the beginning, that's not a freestyle. While the nigga was rapping his round, you was low-key thinking of some shit to say while he just said his shit. That's not a freestyle. You just thought of that. You feel me? A real rebuttal, that shit gonna come at the end, the middle. You feel me? That's a freestyle off the top. Where you could just throw some shit in, get back to your written, throw some more shit in. You feel me? That's the shit. Plus, I feel like with the freestyle, it's a weapon. Like I said, to me nowadays, the way the game is going, it's not to be used for entire rounds. And you niggas who do it, y'all know it, you just lazy. You don't write your rounds, so you force the freestyle. I do the same thing. If you can win it, you win. But that's lazy shit. Get your shit together because you're going to run across a nigga like me. You feel me? And you going to be mad that you freestyle. But anyway.
So it's pretty much, it's like when you play Marvel vs. Capcom and shit, you don't want to use your special moves like consistently and shit because you're going to run out of juice.
Yeah.
Like, the freestyle, what I feel is that is the...
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because you're bringing what's present, you're bringing what's like right there, what just happened,
right?
Especially when you just said like, yeah, you know, like you spin your rings and you just happen to slip in with something that the motherfucker said in the second round that was like their hottest bar,
right?
And you just boom manipulated it, flipped it, and just fucking converted everyone into.
Right, that's an uncaptured. You can't recapture that moment. That's the special thing about a freestyle. That's that one moment you can't bring back. Mm-hmm. It's just that it's so in the moment. It's just like, ooh, that's that one that rather than hearing it and be like, that's a hot bar. That's the one that make them feel it. Like, ooh,
they feel it because it's there.
Yeah,
and you know what? Like, that fucking freestyle. 2-4 bar freestyle scheme that a motherfucker will do in the middle of the battle could just potentially be.
Dawn is dope at it.
Like Hollow, for example, the shit that Hollow could just freestyle in the middle of his second round could be the shit that'll be like the highlight of the whole battle.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just for the fact that it's in the moment.
Exactly. Because it's relatable. It's relatable. Mm-hmm. If you could drop a freestyle bar and make it count. That shit could win you around. It really could.
Rebuttal the motherfucker.
It really could.
Rebuttal, and then even just like, boom, barring a motherfucker out on the spot, like just bringing up like, you know, like you just making a bar out there like fucking Ray-Bans and shit, you know what I mean? Like,
let me ask you a question, as a matter of fact, which brings me to this point. At the Boondocks battle, because you was there. I got so loaded, I don't even remember you being there, but you was there. When me and Boondocks battled, before I said that last bar, how did you feel that the battle was going? Before. If you recall how the battle went.
The battle between you and Boondocks. It was neck to neck. However, I felt Boondocks was more out of the box with you, whereas you were more consistent. You know, you were more consistent, and I mean, me personally, judging from my personal taste, like, you know, like I like off the wall shit. I like, you know, like random shit. He started doing that crystal ball. Let me tell you your future shit. Like, you know, that was just like, you know, I never heard anyone flip your shit like that before. So I personally thought, like, on originality, he got you. You know what I mean? But consistency, you know, even with your freestyle, you got him because his freestyle wasn't as hot as yours.
Freestyle.
Yeah,
he choked on a freestyle.
Yeah, he was doing what you were saying. He was forcing his freestyle a little too much. You know what I mean? He's trying to force it to the point where, what round was it where it's just like he was just like
third mainly.
He was just like, man, whatever, go ahead. Or he just kind of just stopped his freestyle and just like, fuck it.
His third, his third. If Billy would have stopped his third round when he was like peaking, when everyone was vibing with his freestyle, I think your guys' battle could have really been on the fence.
Hey, and what he just said, I don't even know if the camera picked that up. That's a good sidebar. As a matter of fact, I shouldn't even say it because I don't even want to give game to you niggas like that. But we ain't even got to put this out, and it probably not come out. But anyway, that's a good point that he said. A lot of rappers, niggas need to start stopping their rounds. Stop your shit when you peaking. Because once you keep rapping past that and you decline and make your round less hot.
Especially when you're freestyling.
It really do.
Like
you take away from yourself.
You're right.
Like fools don't spat their hottest written shit, and then they know they can go over the time, so they take advantage of that fucking time and try to convert it into shine by like trying to shine you with the freestyle.
Can't. Look, feel the crowd. Feel the crowd. Become one with the crowd. And know once you lose them, or once it start to slip a little bit,
leave it.
cut that shit off.
Just read the signs, man.
Right.
Read the lines.
You gotta feel the crowd of everything. You got to. But nah, that's an interesting point. Because me personally, the way everything was going, though, I feel like I outclassed Boondocks lyrically. And I feel like I outclassed every rapper lyrically. So you can't even ask me that. But though I felt like that, I still felt like due to crowd participation and everything that was going, I felt like, honestly, the battle was even. Like, I felt like the battle was dead even until my last bar. Like, I felt like it was like, good thing I went last. I got a chance to get off the last word, the last bar.
You redeemed
it.
You redeemed it.
Hottest line. Yeah, like.
You redeemed yourself, and your freestyle definitely, like, it picked you up. You know what I mean? Like, because it was way more on point.
Y'all rebuttaling each other?
Yeah, y'all go back and forth.
Yeah.
But
rebuttals back and forth were just, that was a
when it comes to the on the spot, with the on the spot rap, you definitely outshined him.
Definitely.
You know?
Yeah, you got him on his freestyle. You got him where he was trying to get you. That's where it came. That's where
exactly.
He tried to get you on your freestyle.
He tried to get you in your game.
I'm not gonna lie, you're dope. When it comes to like freestyling bars, you're dope.
Good look.
You're dope.
Appreciate it.
So for Boondocks to try to get you at your own game,
he failed.
He failed, not miserably, but he failed.
He failed.
Appreciate
he was alright the first round, second round, third round, he fell off with his freestyle. You know?
Yeah, because the only way for someone to really beat you, dog, honestly, if they freestyle the whole verse. They have to rebuttal a whole verse on you. And that's really difficult.
That's hard.
That's really difficult.
Alright, so hypothetically speaking, Young B versus Disaster, who do you take? Don't even take into consideration that I'm sitting right here.
I would say Disaster
honestly.
for experience.
Disaster
for experience.
Honestly,
for experience.
Alright, you know what? Disaster for experience, but me personally, I would feel you would get him for the fact that you're a new and refreshing style. Disaster, I done heard him for so long that he's going to say repetitive shit that I done heard in other battles.
Right.
So
you know what I say?
He repeated everything he said. It's just, he will, by experience, and like how you say, he feeds off the crowd very well.
Right. You know what I say? I honestly say, in my honest opinion, it depends where we battle at. I feel like Young B versus Disaster on KOTD is a classic battle. It could go up in the air. Young B versus Disaster on URL, 3-0 Young B. That's honestly how I feel. It depends. It depends where we battle at.
You know, honestly,
if we battled on KOTD, I feel like it'd be like.
Honestly, feel KOTD though lean towards Disaster for the fact he's been in that shit way longer.
Right.
You on URL for the fact people lean towards your style, but then again, you would have to have some fucking notches under your belt in URL for people to
even if he come to URL though, you are even that type of crowd, that's my element. You feel me?
That's your element, but he's a more familiar face. So
you have to remember, politics do run in battle.
No, politics, bruh, if it's anybody who know it, it's me. Well, that's a whole nother conversation. For the politics is real in the battle rap. That's what low key uninspired me to even do this shit. Like, I'm gonna tell you, when I first started, I used to come up with my rounds as soon as I found out I was battling somebody, because I was in it for the love. I was in it for the, you feel me? I was excited about it. Now, I'm telling you, I'll be coming up with the rounds the same day, 2-3 days ahead. That's because the inspiration, like, you feel me? Yeah, there's so much politics in this shit. I feel differently about it. And I only been doing it for a year. I already feel differently.
Dude, there's
about it.
mad politics and mad money schemes in this battle rap shit because a lot of people are benefiting it off of it, and it's just on how they're benefiting off of it. They want to keep it like that,
Right?
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But at the same time, for keeping it like that is gonna be the downfall because you can only keep the shit. You can only keep shit a certain way after a while. You need change. Change is good. You know what I mean? Like
They don't want to change. It's like you said, the league.
let's go to patio.
Remember the patio?
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Let's catch some fresh shit.
Let's get some.
Signing off. Y'all probably didn't even know we was signed on.
RP.
Signing off. R.I.P. whoever battled Bizzle. That's Know It All in the building. We got Johnny Rhymes in the building. You feel me? This is legendary. Hey, look. Hold on. Stay right there before you take off. Hey, while people don't know, look. Shout out to myself, Young B. While people don't know, this cat got me on my first battle. Real talk. As far as like in the leagues and shit, real talk. Daily duels. That's what I'm saying. You see how history repeat itself, cycles come back around. That's why you gotta be real. You can't get your shine and shit and start shitting on niggas and you feel me, acting like you too high and mighty, cause shit come back around full circle. Real recognize real. But anyway, Young B signing off. Steve Business, Johnny Rhymes, Know It All. It's history in the building. We all doing our thing, man. Working hard. Y'all check us out, man. Please support.